Now Minister of Education Priya Manikchan was the Minister of Human Services and Social Security at the time when the Sexual Offences Bill was signed into law by then-President Bharat Jagdeo. Yesterday, when the National Task Force on Sexual Violence met, Minister Manikchan was at the Carol Lodge hosted event. But with a National Task Force meeting 4 years after, looking to adopt a multi-sectorial approach to strengthening that 2010 legislation, the minister had this to say.
Some of these things take time, so I suppose that's the reason. But I'd really like to see us prosecuting under this law.
Initially, when drafting the law, there were several things that were discovered, and from all indications, adequate measures were not put in place to address those. Thus, the recent move.
One, because of the taboo and shame attached to rape, people very often do not, it's very underreported, people often do not report it. So that's the first thing. We have to be talking about how there's no shame in being raped, that you need to get this reported. Secondly, we need to establish the process through which reporting to prosecution is easy.
The Education Minister further pointed to the fact that there is also need for a sexual assault referral center where everything can be done in one place.
So what people said is, look, I have to go to the doctor, then I have to go to the police, then I have to go to the court. By the time I'm finished all that, I'm just tired and they're already traumatized. So those are some of the systems that have to be put in place, and this is a good start.
Several women rights advocacy groups had long complained about the 2010 sexual offences legislation, which they say Several women rights advocacy groups had long complained about the 2010 sexual offences legislation, which they say lacks adequate provisions for victims of sexual violence. Handel Duncan reporting for HGP Nightly News.